What's going on, stackers? So in this video I'm going to share with you 3 tips to help you sell more colouring books over on KDP. So, welcome back to Stacking Profit. My name's Paddy, and in this video I'm going to share with you 3 tips that could help you sell more of your colouring books over on KDP. So, tip number 1. Don't overcomplicate niche research. It's really not that hard. Now, I've got this as a tip because when you don't overcomplicate niche research, you find niches fast, which in turn will allow you to get creating books a lot faster too. So, here we are over on Amazon. What I'm going to do is just share with you a couple of niche research methods which will help you find niches a lot faster. Now, when I say don't overcomplicate niche research, you really shouldn't. It's really easy to come up with lots of different niches. Now, I'm not saying do your niche research quick, far from it. But your niche research selection. Niches are absolutely everywhere. So let me go ahead and show you just a couple of quick ways that you can come up with lots of different niches. Now, the first one is just by using Amazon. Now, I've got this on books because I just want to filter down the books and not everything which is on Amazon. And what we're going to do is just type in the main niche, the main type of book here on Amazon, because we want to go very broad. So for this example, let's just type in colouring book. That's all we're going to type in. Now, if this was for an activity book, you'll just type in activity book. If it was for a notebook, you'd just type in notebook again. You want to go very broad in the main niche so you can find lots of different niches. Now, right here, I have this tool by Self-Publishing Titans. This is just one of their tools and it's completely free. Now, in fact, I did actually do a video recently all about Self-Publishing Titans because they even have a free bookmaker over on their website now. So what I'm going to do is link that video right there in the right hand corner of your screen. So go through and have a watch. But this tool is going to pull up all of the suggested search terms on Amazon for a certain keyword. So we can see people are searching for colouring books for teens, adults, relaxation, and you can get some ideas from this, but this is not what we're going to do. I've typed in colouring book, so we're going to go broad. Now, by going broad, it's going to pull up all related books related to colouring book, and then you can go through just the first page finding those niches. So let's go past these, the ads on Amazon, and let's take a look here. So right off the bat, we have an enchanted colouring book, cute animals colouring book, secret worlds. This one, I'd stay clear of that because of copyright and infringement. Then we have anxiety, mindfulness. These are all different types of niches, and you can go through the first page and write down all of these niches before you start diving deeper. So this one is a fox colouring book, a patterns colouring book, and we can see you can get so many ideas just by going through the first page. There's trucks, kawaii. This is motivational. So in fact, let's open up this motivational colouring book so you can see how to find even more niches. So first thing, you look through the first page, you go very broad, and you can find niches that way. When you find a niche that you like, you can also open that. So let's open this book in a new tab as well. And from here, there's a couple of different things that we can do to find even more niches. We can scroll down all the way down to the bottom of the page. So right here it says similar books based on genre. We can take a look through here as well. And if we go even further, we can look at based on your recent views. We're not going to take a look at that. We want to go even lower down the page, right to round about here. Products related to this item. You can take a look here as well. There's also sometimes, depending on the book that you're looking at, a section which shows you what other books other people have been looking at. But right here we have motivational. Then we have trippy, teachers, flowers. You can take a look through there. If we scroll back up, we can look at based on your recent reviews, or views, should I say, and take a look through there. There's so many ways to do niche research, and just by using Amazon. Now, if you want to go even deeper, another thing that you can do is take a look at their Author Central, if they have one. So now we can go through, take a look at the Author Central, and look at what other books that they've made books in, or niches, should I say. So right here, this looks like motivational, a swear words motivational, an inspirational, a magical motivational. Again, really great niches. With this one, this is a snarky colouring book. So right off the bat, just by doing that, if we would have written down these niches, we would have found so many. And you can do that for all the pages, or should I say books, on the first page. So that's just one way you can simplify niche research and find so many niches. Another way is just to use something like Creative Fabrica. So if you come over to Creative Fabrica, you don't even need an account to do this. You can just use it for niche research. So if we go on graphics, come down to KDP Interiors, we can then start looking through to see what niches there are. We can look by most, or sort by popularity, or sort by latest. I like to do latest because it pulls up other niches as well. So right here, password logbook, Parents' Day quotes colouring book, a fitness planner. Then if we keep scrolling, to-dos, dinosaurs, ABCs. By doing this, coming over to Creative Fabrica, looking at all of the interiors, going through the pages as well, again, you can find so many niches. We can even come over to the adult colouring pages book section here on Creative Fabrica. Now if you go to graphics and go to here, colouring books for adults, then we can do the same here. We can check by popularity or sort by latest, and then we can scroll through and take a look at all these different niches to get ideas. You can also do that for colouring books for kids. So if we click on here, we're going to come across so many other niches. Mermaids, letter and numbers, cute animals, dinosaurs. Again, don't overcomplicate niche research because, again, it's really not that hard. Tip number 2. Look at reviews on similar books that you want to create and use that to make better books. So, if we take this book as an example, we can go ahead and look at the reviews. By looking at reviews on books in niches that you want to create books around, you can see what the mistakes were, what people are complaining about, and then use that data to create better books. So if we scroll all the way down to the reviews, we can see that 80% are 5-star, but they have got bad reviews as well. So if we just take a look, we can see those bad reviews. I thought I found the perfect gift. Undergo heart surgery. When the book arrived, I was so excited. Opened up to find the cover was put on upside down. So that's actually a KDP printing mistake, nothing you can do about that. I liked the pictures a lot, but what made me sad was that it's supposed to be a motivational colouring book. A lot of the pages are just curse words with a pretty picture. So it seems like so far that it's not actually a motivational or swear word motivational colouring book. It just seems like there's a lot of swear words. So let's keep having a look. Liked the sayings and the black backs of the paper, but the paper isn't white, so we can't use that one. In fact, what you can also do is come here to the left hand side. Then we can click on 1-star reviews and it's going to pull up all the 1 stars. We've already read that review, but right here, liked the sayings. So this is definitely not an adult colouring book, except for the swearing, with a simple uninspired pictures. Some pictures are what you would expect to find in a preschool book. Okay, and that's a little bit weird. So I've brought quite a few books at the same time. Very disappointing. There's no constructive criticism on that one. Bad quality. The backs of all the pages are black. Not very many motivational pages. So again, it seems like that this motivational swear word colouring book, let's scroll back up to the page. There we go. It seems like this motivational swear word colouring book isn't very motivational. So if you were to create a motivational swear words colouring book, you'd want to make sure that the quotes inside are actually motivational, because reading through the comments, not the comments, the reviews on this book, it seems like they're not very motivational. Not what you would expect from a motivational swear words colouring book. So this is what I mean by reading the reviews on similar books in the niches that you want to create books around, because you can take that constructive criticism and use that for your own books to make better quality books. Tip number 3. Practice and get as good as you can at designing. See, cover design is one of the biggest factors for selling your books. If your book is poorly designed, then you will really struggle to make sales. Now, how do you actually know if your book is nicely designed? Well, you want to take a look at other books in that niche and compare your cover to those books. So for this example, let's keep going with the motivational swear words colouring book. Let's type that in up here, motivational swear words colouring book. So let's click just here. Let's have that load up, motivational swear words colouring book. So there's 945 results for this. If we scroll down, we can see how well these covers look. So this one actually looks pretty good, and we can see it has a 10,000 BSR. This one has 7,000 BSR, looks pretty good. If we keep scrolling, we can see the quality of these covers. So what you want to do, if you've created a cover in a certain niche, you want to make sure that it's up to par, and if not better, than all of the books in that niche over on Amazon. If your book doesn't really stand up to the others on Amazon, then you're really going to struggle to make sales. So looking on this first page for a swear words motivational colouring book, we can see that they all look fairly good, and as a result of that, they've all got fairly good BSRs. So after comparing your covers to other books in that niche, if it's as good quality as the best-selling ones here, then go ahead and publish that book. If it's not as good quality and doesn't look nowhere near as good, then do not publish that book, and keep getting better at designing and keep trying to make that cover better. See, one thing you should ask yourself always when publishing your book is, would you purchase that book? So make a cover, create your book, and really think about and ask yourself the question, would you buy that book? If the answer is no, then do not publish that book. Now, when it comes to designing, it's all just about practice. The only way that you get better at something is by practicing. So you need to really get good at designing covers if you want to make a lot of sales. So they're the 3 tips that I wanted to share with you. Really take in these tips and really think about them. And the biggest one being designing. You really need to get good at designing covers if you want to make royalties. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. That being said, I've been Paddy, this has been Stacking Profit, and I'll see you again soon.